6. So there are the critical numbers. Now let's go up to our ring announcer, Ron Garrett, for tonight's introductions.
Good evening, fight fans, and welcome once again to Bally's Resort and Casino. Tonight, Sports Channel America Main Events and Don Shargan Promotions present the main events. Is Norm Budden. Let's get ready for 10 rounds of exciting lightweight action. In the red corner, from Sacramento, California, with a record of 19 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw, and 11 knockouts, weighing in at 139 pounds. Pardon me, let me change that. From Sacramento, California, with a record of 10 wins, 1 loss, and 2 knockouts, weighing in at 133.5 pounds, Rowdy Welch. And in the blue corner, from Coachella Valley, California, with a record of 13 wins, 2 defeats, and 7 knockouts, weighing in at 133.5 pounds, Pancho Segura. Pancho Segura.
Gentlemen, you received your instructions in the dressing room. At this time, are there any questions? Remember, protect yourselves at all times. Good luck.
Okay, we are finally set for 10 rounds of lightweight action. Pancho Segura in the purple, Rowdy Welch in the green, from Bally's in Reno, Nevada. Glad you can join us here on Sports Channel America. Welch originally from Spokane, Washington, now residing in Sacramento. This is his 3rd appearance on Sports Channel America's Pro Boxing Tour. His first big 10-round decision over Bobby Nunez, as we talked about at the top. Not much power. 2 of his 10 wins have come via the knockout. He is 6-0 in Nevada with 1 knockout.
Right away, he establishes the credential he'll need for this fight. A good jab. Flicking it out and trying to make that 2-inch reach advantage look like it's more.
Segura turned pro at the age of 19. Started his career with 9 consecutive wins before losing a 12-round decision to Greg Puente.
And Segura was struck by tragedy last year. His wife Isabel and his daughter Lillian were killed in an automobile accident. He was inactive at the time and now is fighting in their memory and brought his career back. He's 3-0 since then.
Took 1987, 88, and 89 off.
And he was pretty much decided he may not go back until that happened.
Well, a relatively impressive victory in his last fight on April 29th in California. A 3rd-round knockout over Tyrone Mitchell.
That's an interesting point because in the last couple fights he's gone to Las Vegas to train and he's gotten good sparring, very good living and action, and focused on boxing like never before, and the results are starting to show.
Welch in the green, Segura in the purple. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Good uppercut by Welch.
He just lined that up from long range and was perfect with it. He landed a dangerous punch too, that long range uppercut. You usually get caught with counters. And the way they're going at it, you thought he was going after Greg Haugen after the morning skirmish. This has been an excellent opening round.
So far, the best punch from Welch has been an uppercut.
Don't hold it. Come on.
Referee is Norm Budden. Final 20 seconds of round 1. Rowdy Welch against Francisco Pancho Segura. These men fighting in the lightweight division. Closing seconds of round number 1. Back with more from Reno after this. And we start round number 2 of the scheduled 10-round lightweight bout. Rowdy Welch in the green, Francisco Pancho Segura in the purple. And after that round number 1, Segura was able to get Welch to brawl a little bit.
Welch got confident behind the jab and turned it into the kind of fight Segura wanted. Welch still may have won that round, but that's the kind of fight Segura wants to induce. Excellent shots inside here by Segura. They were just missing in the first round when Welch had the jab working. And since it's not working right now, Segura is doing some good work.
Segura at 24 years of age, Welch at 26.
Good body shots by Welch.
Welch with 298 amateur fights, won 275. Right now, Segura pinning Welch against the rope.
He just threw 8 punches. About 5 of them were very effective. A couple shots just to keep busy, but some good conditioning shown there by Segura.
Oh, and Segura got a left in as well, and Welch almost lost his mouthpiece.
Segura was waiting for that body shot. He timed it with a counter.
Watch your heads in there.
Welch very flat-footed.
He landed
throwing from his heels.
He landed a couple punches early and started to get the idea he could slug with Segura. You see it right there.
Is Segura playing possum against the rope?
I think he's waiting for a counter, but Welch has landed some good shots in there.
Oh, there's a right by Welch that scored. Remember, though, Welch does not have a lot of power, only 2 knockouts, and he's throwing from his heels.
He's had 2 knockouts in 11 fights, and he's trying to punch like he's got 9 knockouts in 11 fights.
This is only round 2. We step out for a regional break. 2 rounds in the books. Segura against Welch on Sports Channel America.
There you see the sensitive skin area on the eyes of Rowdy Welch. One of the last times on Sports Channel I lost to Tim Brooks, he was cut there, and they had to stop it.
Bad cut, and they have applied N-Swell, which is the hard metal object that they try to reduce swelling under the left eye of Welch in between the rounds. This is round 3, scheduled for 10. These fighters are lightweights. Good right hand by Segura.
Right over the top of a jab that Welch
is
did not
hurt.
land.
He is hurt. He's hit with a left.
We said earlier, if the jab could not keep Segura off, he was going to do damage, and now he is.
Yeah, he is hurt. Welch's legs are wobbly. Oh, but Welch answers back with a big left hand, and Segura is down.
An unlikely and stunning turnaround.
Segura is up. Both men are hurt, but it looks like Segura may be more hurt.
And he may have a stamina problem here. He's in deep trouble.
Oh, and referee Norm Budden has to stop it, and he does.
Segura did not know how to hold on. He was in position to stem the tide if he could have held on to Welch. But since he couldn't, the uppercuts and the loaded right hands came from nowhere. It was the kind of fight where each fighter was going to have his flurries, and Welch got one there and took dramatic advantage of it. That's a tremendous round.
Rowdy Welch, who was stunned in round number 3, comes back and knocks around Pancho Segura, puts him on the canvas with a couple of uppercuts inside, and then just threw at least 12 unanswered shots to the head of Segura.
And you look at Segura now, he's fine. But for a brief time in there, he lost his senses, lost where he was, and that's what cost him the fight. That temporary breakdown, which Welch jumped on. You talk about in situations where fighters have been hurt, and you let them off the hook, but in this case, Welch did not let Segura off the hook. He seized the moment, and that's why he got a win.
All right, here's the first knockdown. Let's take a look at it. You see now here Welch is hurt, but he scores with an uppercut, and that changes the tide.
And he has the sense of mind to go right after it. Segura clocked perfectly with that shot. He was coming in and doing some good work, and Welch knows that uppercut's the shot. He steps back, finds the room, a smart move there so that he cannot be tied up. Segura is not tying Welch up. He's just trying to get out of this, but Welch will not let him get away. In about a 20 to 25 second span there, Welch went from being in trouble to winning the fight. A dramatic turnaround and a good job by Welch.
Segura hit Welch with 3 shots in the early parts of the third round, and Welch staggered from one corner to another to the spot where he then landed the uppercut. It looked like Segura was moving in for the kill, and it all turned around. Rowdy Welch scores the knockout in round number 3 over Pancho Segura. We will hear from the Rowdy one after this timeout, and much, much more from Reno. Temple, welcome you back to Bally's Reno in Reno, Nevada. It may be only 6:25 here on the West Coast, but it was lights out for Pancho Segura in round number 3. Rowdy Welch turns the tide in this one after being hurt in round number 3. Welch comes up with the victory. And now let's send it up for the official time of the stoppage. Here is our ring announcer, Ron Garrett.
Referee Norm Budden stops the fight at 1 minute, 21 seconds of the third round. The winner by knockout, Rowdy Welch.
So Rowdy Welch is now 11-1 with 3 knockouts. Pancho Segura's record falls to 13 up and 3 down. Rowdy Welch with a very, very impressive effort. Let's take a look at what happens. Right at this point, Welch was hurt, and then he scores with a left hook, and now he turns the tide, and then the uppercut, and Segura just stumbles back, and he never had a chance. And look at Welch trying to finish it off. That's what Segura could not do. And then as we take a look at the closing seconds of the fight, you talk about economic and just sound here. Welch doesn't miss with any punches. Every single punch scores. There's a clubbing right. A left hand as well gets in. There'll be an uppercut and a hook as well. And Segura just never had a chance, could not defend himself, and that uppercut just devastating. And then referee Norm Budden stepped in and said, that is it at 1:21 of round number 3. Rowdy Welch turns things around in dramatic fashion, and the Rowdy one is in the ring with Dave Bontempo. Dave?
Okay, Bob, and here with a very happy Rowdy Welch. What a knack for turning it around.
Well, it wasn't what I wanted to. I fell short the last time I fought, and then I trained real hard for this fight, but the sharpness didn't seem to be there, so I just kind of had to make things happen tonight.
Did you sense early on the uppercut could be a key weapon here?
Yeah, well, I had seen a little bit of him fight another opponent from Sacramento, and he was able to be hit with that uppercut. So I was looking in the gym to throw it in the fight. So I knew that was going to be a key weapon.
You didn't have a big puncher's reputation coming in here. Where did you get all this power tonight?
See, that's the whole thing. See, I've been fighting as a junior welterweight, and I'm only a junior lightweight. And I start moving down and fighting the guys my size, you know.
And we showed some dramatic...
Yeah, I take them out. I mean, it's economics, you know. You give a little bit more, and you get a little bit more.
Well, let's take a look at some of your good action in this division. Take us through what you're seeing here. First knockdown.
Oh, I know I hit him with the left hook. Right there, right on the button, followed with an uppercut. Right there, boom.
Take us through here. Do you want to get him one when he was down here?
Well, I wanted to. I mean, he caught me with a couple good shots earlier, and I just kind of wanted to get a little bit more of my payback than I should have, I guess.
Yeah, you wanted to get that one extra shot here.
Well,
but you seized the initiative. You really took the moment and you finished them off. You hear about guys letting fighters off the hooks. You didn't lose. You didn't do that.
No, sir. I'm not going to let anybody off the hook as long as I can help it. I mean, I let the last guy I fought, Mike Zena, I knocked him down each round, And each time he had some excuse, like his shoe was untied or something that saved him. In this fight, I mean, when I get a guy hurt, he's gone. I don't care if there's only 10 seconds left, he's gone.
No shoes untied tonight. Do you see yourself staying in this division then?
Oh yeah, so I'm going to be in this division from now on. It's just where I should be. I'm not a very big guy, so I got to stay where I belong instead of finding those big guys and getting all beat up.
Okay, congratulations on a nice effort by you, and we're going to take it back to Bob Papa.
All right, thank you very much, Dave Bontempo. Congratulations to Rowdy Welch. He gets his 11th win and his 3rd career knockout in a stirring win. 121 of round number 3 knocks out Pancho